All right. TAI 5A. Can I have a volunteer come to the mic, please?
Yes, I think the answer is A, sweat evaporates from taking heat from my body.
All right. So I believe I heard you say your answer is A, sweat evaporates by taking heat from our body. So let's think about this for a second. If we were to sweat, our sweat comes down in the form of a liquid. So in order for that liquid to change to a gas, we remember that in order for a liquid to change to a gas, we needed heat. So as we saw earlier today, in order to get that heat is actually taken from our body. So because we've actually done some kind of physical activity, our body is heated up, and that liquid that we have on our body evaporates and goes into the air, goes away. In order for that to happen, yes, the correct answer is A. The sweat evaporates by taking our heat from our body. Thank you for coming up. You may return back to your seat. All right, boys and girls, quiz time. I'm going to ask you several questions. As soon as you have an answer, hit that buzzer, come on up, share your answer with me. So let's go to our first question. Name the process by which clothes dry. Is it A, condensation, B, evaporation, C, freezing, or D, melting? I'm going to give you 20 seconds and hit that buzzer when you have an answer. All right, TAI 5B, can I have an answer, please?
The answer is B, evaporation.
All right, I believe I heard you say your answer is B, evaporation. Well, if we're going to have our clothes dry, we have to recognize that they were wet in the form of water. That water is going to change to a gas. And in order for water to change to gas, of course, that process occurs by being drying, hopefully drying in the sun, which means we use some heat. And of course, that happens in the form of evaporation. Very nicely done. Thank you for coming up. You may return back to your seat. Let's go to our next question. Which state of matter has the maximum movement of atoms? We remember seeing this video. Is it A, gas, B, liquid, C, solid, D, all of the above? 20 seconds. Hit that buzzer when you have an answer. All right, TCV 5B, can I have a volunteer come to the mic, please? TCV 5B, can I have a volunteer come to the mic, please?
Answer is A, gas.
All right, I believe I heard you say your answer is A, gas. Well, if we were to take a look at our liquid, we said, yeah, liquid. If we remember watching our video earlier today, yeah, liquid, the atoms and particles are moving somewhat. And the solid, we said it kind of just stayed there, just bounced around a little bit. Not much movement. If you remember where they were moving freely around, happened to be, yes, that's correct, A, gas. Thanks for coming up. You may return back to your seat. Next question. The process by which water droplets form on a cold mirror when we breathe on it is called A, boiling, B, freezing, C, condensation, or D, melting, E, none of the above. 20 seconds. Hit that buzzer when you have an answer. All right, TAI 5C, can I have a volunteer come to the mic, please?
Yeah, the answer is C, condensation.
Right, I believe I heard you. Your answer is C, condensation. Well, in order for water droplets to form on the cold mirror, I don't think we're going to be boiling anything because we'd actually be changing it to a gas. We're not freezing anything because then it'd be a solid. So in order for water droplets to form, correct answer is C, condensation. All right. Thank you for coming up. You may return back to your seat. Which process is opposite to condensation? So condensation was when a gas changes to a liquid. Let's go ahead and see if we know the opposite. Is it A, melting, B, freezing, C, evaporation, D, sublimation, or E, none of the above? 20 seconds. Hit that buzzer when you have an answer. All right, let's go. TCV 5A. Thanks for joining us. So have a volunteer, please.
The answer is evaporation.
All right. I believe I heard our answer is C, evaporation. Well, if we remembered, we talked about condensation. Condensation is when a gas changes to a liquid. So now we want to know the opposite, when a liquid changes to a gas. If you look at all these, we talked about melting. Melting is when a solid changed to a liquid. Has nothing to do with any of these. Freezing is when a liquid actually changes to a solid. The correct answer here is indeed C, evaporation, because here is where a liquid now, the opposite of condensation, is when a liquid changes back to a gas. And D, sublimation, well, we didn't even talk about that, but perhaps next time we can. Thank you for coming up. You may return back to your seat. All right, boys and girls, had a great time with you today. Don't forget our 3 states of matter. We have gas, we have liquid, we have solid. Several vocabulary words that we talked about. Melting, evaporation, freezing, atoms, particles. Till next time, I'm your video instructor. My name is Mr. Machado. Goodbye. Have a great morning. Till next time.